Hey guys, this is WhatiF here. We'll talk a little bit about the Road America race, for the Cup Series at least. A pretty stark contrast to the Xfinity race, which was marred in a galactic controversy. We're not going to talk about that because I already made a whole video about it, but as far as the Road America race and the Cup Series is concerned, I don't even know what really to say. It was fine. It was a serviceable, fine race. Pretty. I was gonna put this like a 5 out of 10. It's just middle of the road, but obviously we can recap a little bit about the first two stages. Uh, the fact I have to think about it, it's not a good sign. But Kyle Busch wrecked. He spun himself. That was funny. Nothing happened in stage one. Stage two, nothing really happened there. Logano spun, and Kurt noticed it. Or Kurt was ahead of Logano, and then Logano messed up, was spinning. Kurt did the big brain move of stopping and just letting Logano wreck in front of him. That was a Chad like big brain move. I love that. But I don't remember anything else. Bubba wrecked. Bubba was doing his typical Bubba impression of being bad at road courses. So that's nothing new. As far as the lead was concerned, I mean, Chase was just absolutely destroying the field, and not a whole lot was going on. It really wasn't until the last stage where things kind of got, I guess, significantly interesting or marginally interesting. I don't know, but yeah, all of a sudden, out of seemingly nowhere, Reddick just was able to keep pace with Chase Elliott. It was Chase could not pull away from Reddick. Before, Chase was able to pull away to like a 4 or 6 second lead, and now Reddick was like keeping up with him pretty decently, being only about a second and a second and a half back. So that was a little interesting. It didn't really get just the best moment of the race was one, no natural yellows. That was kind of surprising. So that means that whole last stage was completely green, and we had green flag pit stops. That was beautiful. Feels like we barely see those anymore. But that set up a really great series of laps. But I'll break it down a little bit more as structurally instead of just going all over the place. So Chase and Reddick went down Piro at the same time. Reddick was about a second back from him, and they were about a second off of each other getting down pit road. And Reddick's pit crew actually gained Chase Elliott some time and was really close up to him. Chase actually did a pretty insane, badass move where when he got out of his pit stall, he like just kind of cut Reddick off, like just barely got in front of him. That was pretty neat. That was cool. And then what ensued was probably the best 4 or 5 laps of the whole race, where it was Reddick and Chase Elliott just racing really hard and fair, and just, it was good stuff. Nothing stupid, just good hard racing. And it's funny because we can compare this to the Xfinity race at Charlotte, where it was Justin Allgaier and I don't know if it was Josh Berry, but basically they had a green flag pit stop, and those two were battling for the lead, and Fox didn't keep focus of that at all, and they weren't even paying attention to this battle that would be for the lead when everything cycles through, and they neglected it and didn't even bother to do it. Here, NBC actually showed it. So I appreciate that. I mean, maybe it doesn't mean a lot, but I like that. So those 4 or 5 laps of those two were racing each other hard. It was good stuff. And Reddick, I really can't believe I'm saying this. He passed Chase Elliott, pulled away from him. Chase Elliott, who's been notorious as obviously one of the best road courses in the Cup Series nowadays, Reddick just passed him and pulled away. I did not expect that. I didn't expect Reddick to have that good of a car or even had a chance to win. He's had so many weird things happen to him this season. But, it was a feel-good win. My whole journey and experience with Reddick has been not a favorable one at the start. He didn't really deserve the championship in 2018 when he was in the Xfinity Series because of the format's stupid, but he backed up in 2019 by actually deserving it, by being the best all year, and just really was warranted that. And since then, I've kind of started to again, like the level of hate is such on a small tier level in comparison to like a Logano or Gregson. And it's just like I can like he can eventually win me over, and starting this year, I started to like him a lot more, and I'm glad he won. It's to see him get so close so many times and so many different things happening. I think he's way too good for that team. And honestly, I wish he would go to like Stewart-Haas and take over the 41, which I don't know if the 41's been the issue or the driver's been the issue, but Cole Custer has not had a top 5 since his Kentucky win, and then his last top 10 was at the Charlotte Roval in 2020. So it's been almost 2 years since he actually had top 10. It's Stewart-Haas equipment, that is pretty bad. So I don't know. I would like for him to get the Stewart-Haas, but I don't know. Will it happen? Who knows? But I'm happy he got the win. He did really good. I can't believe he did that well and just ran that efficiently. That was pretty damn amazing. So yeah, it was really good. Otherwise, it was a very just average race, except for the that's why I'm going to give this race a 6 out of 10. Just because there was that element of good stuff. We had a green flag pit stop. Last stage just went as naturally as it could have. No stupid, dumb bullshit yellows for nonsensical reasons. Like there was actually no yellows except for the stages. And it was just nice to see the race just play out and seeing how it just eventually kind of formed. Like it was good. So that's why it gets that one little notch above like a 5, like a mid race. That's what it would get. So not bad. I'm just worried because I feel like Road America is going to get booed from the schedule. There's rumors and rumblings about the Chicago Street Course taking Road America's date, which I can't see how a street course would be good if the track's going to be like super narrow. Like you thought, like Road America was a very average race, then the other one is going to be worse. So I don't have very high hopes. I could be wrong, but it sucks because Road America's a fine track. But yeah, no, it was nice to just have a race that wasn't a shit show, wasn't a mess. It was just fun. Wish I had more to talk about, but there really isn't. Michael McDowell got a top 10 again. The man is unbelievable. We have 13 different winners now. This season's been a one for the record books in terms of just having so many different winners. We have 5 different winners this season, and 3 of them on a road course. I don't know. This season's been wild in terms of just getting different winners, but I don't know. I don't know what really more. I don't know what to say. I'm running out of words. Atlanta's going to be probably a shit show. I hate that. I hate what they did to that track. Part of me is gonna like it for being stupid, but part of me but then it's almost like that analogy where, no, I forget what that is. But yeah, I got nothing more. 6 out of 10 race, and that's about it. So either way, that'll do it for me. I'll see you all in Atlanta. We'll see how big of a shit show that is, I guess. So yeah, either way, see you all later. And as always, have a good day, everyone.